Hi everyone, welcome back to Kathy's Vegan Kitchen. I'm Kathy. If you like the recipes, please push that subscribe button. Today we're making a super easy recipe, all in one pan, 20-25 minutes max, and you have dinner and it has very few ingredients. It's called vegan enchilada pasta. And what we start with is 2 cloves of garlic that I minced. We're gonna pop those in the hot pan. And then I'm going to add our onion, 1 white onion, and I cut it into slivers instead of dicing it this time. And I did that on purpose because our rigatoni pasta is very large, and to make it easier to eat with a fork, instead of picking up the tiny little pieces of red pepper or onion, we're going to have slivers of it instead. So as the onion starts to cook, you're going to wait for it to get a little translucent. If you need some vegetable broth in your pan, if it sticks, go ahead and add just a tiny bit, or water. You don't need any oil. My pans are very non-stick, so I don't have to do that. Now I'm going to add 1 red bell pepper. Again, I cut it into strips. And 1 jalapeno, and I removed the seeds and the veins and I cut them thin so they match the red bell peppers and the onions. And we're going to let that cook for a couple minutes. Now, we need 6 cups total of vegetable broth. There's 4 cups each in this box. I like the low sodium brand, no sugar. It's organic. I buy this at Costco. It's super cheap in bulk. And then I'm going to need 2 more cups because I want 6 cups total. And I am going to add to these vegetables 1 15-ounce can of roasted fire roasted tomatoes, and a can of black beans, which I drained and rinsed. And we're going to stir that around a little bit just to combine with the veggies. And then, because all of this takes place in one pot, I'm taking 16 ounces of rigatoni pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you want. I bought the whole grain version. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add the 6 cups of vegetable broth.
Two-fisted.
Two-fisted. And you just want that pasta covered in the water or in the vegetable broth. And then we're going to add 1 envelope of vegan taco seasoning. And we're just going to stir that in there. And we're going to turn the heat up to high. And we are going to bring this mixture to a boil. Then we're going to put the top on it, reduce to simmer, and we're going to cook it for the amount of time that your pasta says. This says 15 minutes. If you have a smaller pasta, it might be 12 minutes or 13 minutes. You have to look at the bag of pasta because you definitely don't want to overcook or undercook your pasta. And we're going to add 1 cup of prepared lentils. I bought these at Trader Joe's. I buy them steamed in the bag. In the produce section. You can use canned ones too. And then as it's going to boil, we're going to put it on simmer and put that top on. Okay, the pasta has been cooking for 15 minutes. I'm going to turn the heat off. And what's going to happen is I'm going to stir it, and then I'm putting the top back on it. The heat is off, and the sauce is going to thicken up in 10 minutes time as it just sits and steams. So we'll be back in 10 minutes and serve it up for Paul to take a taste test. We'll be back. Okay, as you can see, it's absorbed most of the fluid, so it's not soupy anymore. Instead, it's more of a thick sauce. And we're going to put some in a bowl for Paul to try. And the beans and the lentils and the tomatoes, it smells wonderful. Oh, of course, I always do that. Right on the side. Okay. Never fails. Can never seem to put stuff in a bowl without making a mess. All right. And here it is, enchilada pasta. We're going to let it cool down a little bit so Paul doesn't burn his mouth, and we'll be right back for him to taste test. Okay, here we go, taste testing.
Okay, here we go. How many hours did you cook this for?
20 to 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh, it's not much time. I think I have everything on one bite here, so I'm going to get a true good taste test here on one bite. Mmm. Wow. It's like an enchilada.
But in a pasta.
But it has pasta in it.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job.
All right. Glad you liked it. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.